How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So, last time, we kicked off our first class trial, and we spent all the time trying to make sure Makoto was not seen as the killer. Now we're trying to figure out who actually did it. And we already know who did it.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
I forgot we had to do that.
Gotta rub our brain cells together
Makoto,
for this one.
Right now, you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Only you can do this.
If we can't uncover
It's
who
all
murdered
up to
Sayaka,
you.
it's over for all of us.
You know, I still think it's funny. It's like, why don't you do it then? You clearly know who it is.
I think it's really funny that she has no problem saying, like, it's all up to you, and if you fail, we all die. Like,
Yeah,
no
like, why is it
pressure
up
or
to
anything.
me? You're the detective here.
Yeah.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
You have time to die.
Die!
She's oh my god, I was just thinking that.
If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
Yeah, I wish you would. Wait,
Alright,
no,
that's
hold on.
fucking rude.
That's right, there is still a clue that can lead us to the who killed her. Zayek left behind.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did, but there just aren't any more clues,
No.
right?
You decide who did.
Oh, wait.
No, it's wrong.
You dummy.
You're a stupid poopy head.
You're a stoopy.
You're stupid.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Dining?
Are
Are
you,
you
like-
fucking...
Are
Are
you-
you stupid?
Are you trying to be dumb?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
She's like, oh, this is my 1 second of glory. The dying message, you
1037. Written in her own
And this
blood.
becomes a meme
There
for
must
many
be
games
a
to
clue
come.
about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far
No.
into that, I need to ask,
Where
can
are
we
we?
really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Okay, literally, what other killer would do that, and what would be the point? There's no question Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Her right wrist. She wrote it with her wrist. It's the clue we're looking for.
We already know it was broken, right? How does that help us now?
moron.
Huh? Hey, don't just stand there.
Circus theme is just playing in his head.
Shoot.
There's no question. The fatal wound. It's
Yeah,
like a fatal stomach wound. That's she wrote
she
it.
put her stomach on the wall and like, did
She
a
used her
dance.
stumbo. As the blood flowed out of her, she used it to write her dying message. Her blood certainly did
So
act as
you're
the ink,
telling-
so to speak. And that doesn't prove Sayaka is the one who used it.
So what you're saying is,
So what you're saying is, who exactly wrote that message, and what did they use as their pen? This is a crucial point. I'm an idiot, so I can't say what it was.
it was
You're
her
the
belly
one claiming of the clue, and yet you can't provide any conclusive evidence.
Shoot! Shoot!
Well, you said a whole lot of nothing, Byakuya.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could
Whoa.
only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Really?
Finger
I
with her
see.
blood on it.
She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
She broke her wrist on purpose.
Sure.
You're so smart.
I think we can
Ishimara.
all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still,
What if
what
I
the
wanted
heck
to
do
write
those
it?
numbers mean? 11037?
Let's take our eyes off of the conveniently very faint line in between 1 and 1.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd
I
or whatever,
fucking
right?
love this.
You
Hey,
should know all
bitch
about
that knows
numbers
numbers.
You know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Oh, you think because I'm a programmer, I just know what numbers mean?
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
I mean,
Oh,
they're,
yeah,
they're
it
still
looks like...
numbers.
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not
Just
numbers.
say letters.
I know, for real.
Don't these first two, 1 1,
Oh my
look
God.
less like two numbers and more like one letter?
I will say this.
Go out
This
on a
is one of-
limb here and.
This is one of Danganronpa's biggest flaws. Some of the parts just made me go, "Oh my god."
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an
Thanks,
N.
Chihiro.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Mondo, you've not done anything this whole time.
Those little grace cells.
Getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than
Come
before.
on, Sakura. God, I think everybody here is dumb. Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know.
Makoto.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Holy shit.
Rotate it. How do I do that? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see.
Oh my god.
She wrote down the killer's name.
Wow.
But what could that possibly spell?
Just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Could you imagine if they had oh my fucking god.
Yeah, like this is
Like
drives me
the
insane.
next part is where they actually just have to sit here and they have to like sound it out and they're like, but
No, I gotta do a
what does
mini
that
game to
sound
get
like?
it. Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name.
Let's go back to fucking Leapfrog Letter Factory here and try and sound out the thing. It's definitely Bianchi.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's Junko.
It's like, I'm literally dead.
What the fuck is your
Here's my answer.
Here's my answer, dickless.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around,
I see this all like I
it
knew it in
becomes
the
the
first
letters
L-E-O-N.
L-E-O-N.
What does that spell? Lion.
L-E-O-N. Or more
Rawr.
accurately, Leon.
What was that?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, I stopped vibrating.
It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that.
Bro,
happen to
that
look
is
like my name.
literally like
It's the opposite of random.
that is 100% your name, my guy.
It's not random at all.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start barking at you if you just don't stop. Leon.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally.
Oh, that's
and
actually
had to
pretty
write
impressive.
upside
How
down,
much
as it
blood
were.
did she, like, she had to like go in and out multiple times.
Ew.
Like,
It's
to
a
get
double
that.
dip.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want.
I really do
Write
think like
something
I gotta
saying
hand
like
it to
her,
Leon.
and the letters will be inverted.
The amount of balls you have to sit there and go, that's definitely my name. How could that be my name?
See, if Leon had either kept his mouth
that
shut or
sounds like
pushed
one
for the
hell
verdict
of a
earlier,
stretch to
he would have been
I
fine.
know, for real.
But instead, he was just like, should we really do majority vote, guys? And he kept it pushing, so he
I
screwed
know.
himself.
I'm the killer? You can't
And then he
just go
said
and
dumb
say
shit the whole
like that.
time.
Yeah.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Now you start bringing up stuff we haven't
That
talked
literally
about.
wasn't me.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
You can't just say it. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. I know what it was. It was my Sayaka's right wrist. It was... the shirt.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yeah.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But is one
Did he
scrap
even
of
say anything
fabric
there?
enough to
He was like,
conclude
"But-
that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the
Look
only
at his
one
fucking
wearing
face.
a white button-up.
Yeah, I mean, Byakuya has one underneath.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Are you?
I don't think that matches your sprite.
Oh my god.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
Again, your words do not match your sprite.
I would like
You're
to say
right.
it belongs to you.
That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains in the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. It's obviously how, but... where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck is that supposed to make anything clear?
Shoot! Shoot!
Yes, point. The time it was destroyed. If we focus on that, we'll have the answer. What do you mean? Time it was destroyed?
Do you really have that evidence that proves what time it was destroyed? I don't think you do.
Well, then why don't you just tell us then?
Shoot!
How?
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
I know what you're gonna say.
I think I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that I threw it and then I'm the killer, right? Yeah, like literally anybody with 2 brain cells can say that.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening
Never
the
mind.
gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
You know what? That's actually not a terrible deflection.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Right,
The
guys?
trash.
You won't believe me, right?
Interesting.
Well, this guy really
He's
is
like,
an idiot.
hold on while I body you.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that is exactly what proves that Leon did the thing.
You tell him.
Burnt? Oh, it's burnt shit piece.
shit piece.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
That didn't match. Your face.
The only
sure,
one
man.
who could get to the incinerator was
Was Hifumi?
the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, you don't.
Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me?
Me? Ruh-roh. That was so good.
Oh my god. Is it really possible to destroy evidence without a trash room key? No.
No. No, it isn't.
Whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one, the person
And you'd have to get close to the
I'm the
incinerator.
trash
in-
man.
No, that's wrong.
Pack it in. Smack it down.
Smack it down. Drive around the trashy town.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
I highly doubt anybody watching will ever get that reference. But
If you get that
somehow
reference,
do, you're a real one.
Yeah.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Unless you had the gum fruit from One Piece, then maybe you could.
Yes,
That
you
shit's
could.
awesome.
If you use this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
I'll bust your balls.
Actually, it was supposed to be
He's
a
like, what the
crystal
fuck, man?
ball, but
But how would you use it?
Well, that's a great question. I can't because it's broken.
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was roll it.
Roll it.
The killer most likely used it like a bowling ball and rolled it.
We were
That's how
playing
they pressed the switch on the incinerator, and then they used magic to levitate it. There's no way for it to hit that switch if you just rolled it.
Shoot!
Oh, man.
Dumbass.
Divine with it.
The killer used it to divine what time Hifumi would open the gate. And with the gate open, they just rolled in and used it. Then, Hero's the killer? Hell no, I can never devise something like that. Hell, I want to be their apprentice.
Shoot!
You lost. Nobody believes me. I think it's funny, even though we were literally suspecting Leon and Hiro and Hifumi, they're like, nope, it's Makoto.
I know, right?
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh, well, that's good. The lives of everyone are at stake, so...
Makoto, or Monokuma, you literally can't just do that.
Yeah, I think that's so
got it.
funny.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the
And only
incinerator
one
would come
person
to
is
life.
good at handling balls.
Someone threw that through a
Those gaps
gap
are
in the
small.
gate?
So, like, that's really impressive.
I
Remember
know.
what you said before, Hifumi?
No? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
was if it was turned on without his knowledge.
Was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Like to take too.
Yeah.
Wait, no, just hold on.
Like
he
can't
honestly,
get in there.
yeah, I mean honestly, I doubt anybody really investigated his room. He probably would have been better off just hiding it in his room
That's
somewhere
what I mean.
until he could figure it out.
Because
Like,
yeah, we get that, like the the reason kind of behind it, like storytelling wise, like oh yeah, he's good at not basketball, he's good at baseball, so like oh yeah, he could do that, but like he doesn't have any way to get in there. So if you miss anything, you can't clean up any of the shit that's in there without going up to the person that has the key and going, hey man, I found some shit in there. Good night.
Yeah, like they were all investigating Makoto's room because she died in there, and then they investigated the dining hall and a couple other areas she was at. They wouldn't have had any reason to investigate Leon's room.
I know.
But
You know what, Leon? If I were you, I would have just fucking swallowed it. I'm built
has to be
different.
at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far,
And yet
hit
you
something
still
that
missed.
small. Could someone really do that?
No, it's impossible.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be
You're right, bro. It is impossible. You fucked it up.
Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Literally the person we just named. It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer, because they were the ultimate fanfic creator. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Even though I called out Leon a minute ago? Why am I part of the conversation all of a sudden? Sure, I've got the dexterity to draw a comic with the best of them. My accuracy is total garbage. That was a joke. It's actually the ultimate clairvoyance. Because the killer is the ultimate clairvoyant. Isn't that right, hero? Alright, come on. Now it's when you get down to the nitty-gritty. Or, do you seriously think I did it?
Shoot!
Seriously, I didn't.
Seriously, I did it.
I got it!
The ultimate ball.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
I'm actually not. I'm the ultimate singer.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
I can ask you the same damn thing.
Little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Celeste, stop talking.
I think that's so funny that she says that though, because I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You should say it.
You can't be serious.
I'm not the killer.
So what I'm
These
saying
goddamn
is, you suck at
shepherd brains
balls.
have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you tell him, Leon, even though you probably should have thought all of this through at the beginning of the argument.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me!
Do it.
What the hell do you mean end this?
Finally, now
Like,
voice
we're
actor's
gonna
going
kill
off.
you.
Now your anger matches your sprite.
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Oh wait, I forgot about the narrator. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll be given complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to the breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Bye, Leon.
I will say, this is definitely one of the highest points of Danganronpa.
Oh,
The closing arguments are so cool.
They are really cool. Alright, let's put everything in the wrong spot. Sayaka looks literally feral.
I even probably should have read what it said. No, that's not what it said.
Twoof.
Navigate. Okay. Alright. So, first things first. Killer was standing outside the door. That was freaking loud.
Sorry. My sneeze echoed through the heavens.
Alright, we got Sayaka with the knife.
Looks like she's insane.
This. Is that object? Window. This one is. Notice something in my. That's what it is. Okay. Then grabs the knife, smacks her. Her wrist is broken. She drops the knife as a result. Wait. Because this is already here. So there has to be something else. What is that? I can't even tell what that is.
Oh, what? Would it be the screwdriver one?
No, because this is when she runs into the room. So she runs into the bathroom, locks it. Sorry, being a little bitch. Tries to open it, doesn't work. He's mad.
I was mad.
Or wait, no, that's not.
And then that one's gonna be the message.
Goes through. Finds that. Goes here, grabs the crystal ball.
Misses.
Smack.
Well, it doesn't
First.
miss, but you know.
Goes through, burns. He fucked up because of the sleeve. And then comes to the final piece. I think that's what it was. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite parts about Danganronpa. Dude, watching these closing arguments are
The
always so
killer
cool.
is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Hello.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
I have a sword.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Dummy head.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
Wait a minute, even if he got the doorknob off, wouldn't he still have to
And
force the door
stabbed
open?
Sayaka.
Like, kick it open? So that was still, there was no
Yeah,
point.
I mean, I guess so.
Because it was stuck in the frame.
But with what
not
strength
the
she had remaining,
locking.
Sayaka left
Yeah.
a dying
door
message.
mechanism.
To keep
No,
the
she
killer
just
from
opened it.
noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
What's wrong?
And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Ball.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the
Yeah,
trash
those
room
like
to
spaces
destroy their
are
bloody shirt.
crazy.
Yeah.
They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
If I was there, I'd throw it just smack off the bar.
I
and then
know,
I'd lose both
literally,
the ball
and
and
it
the
would
shirt.
just break everywhere, and I'd be like, oh, well, I guess I'm dying.
Impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Rip. It was almost the perfect plan.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
See, I wonder what would have happened if he either washed the blood off of the shirt in the shower in the morning,
burnt away,
or if he
and
managed
fell
to
out
get
of
it
the
and like, you know,
incinerator.
put it through the laundry or something without anyone knowing.
If he tried to put it through the laundry, it might have worked. I think if he had tried to wash it off in like the shower or something, and then tried to hide the shirt, someone would find it and they'd be like, well, why was your shirt soaking wet? And then, you know, like... And then we're gonna fly real quick.
It was you!
It was you!
Isn't
it was
that
him.
right,
Oh, he did it!
Leon?
It wasn't light. Light? Isn't that right, Leon?
Isn't that right,
Lion?
Yagami?
What's wrong, Lion?
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
Here comes the best parts. The breakdowns.
You went there to
Yes.
try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So he was going to take it to the laundry room.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Yeah.
Do I
I
object?
don't know, I think he... Well,
What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, I don't know, I think he genuinely probably would have been better off just washing it as normal in the laundry. Because...
Probably.
Like, I don't know. He could have washed it with some other clothes. Like, he could have brought a whole load down. Like, no one else was in the laundry room, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like they can play back any form of camera footage. So it's like, I don't know. I think he could have been fine. I would have taken a load in there, done it, and then just been
Hell
like,
yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I object. I object.
And I say,
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
We just showed you.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then,
He sounds like
I
Sonic.
guess this is
A
as
little
good
bit.
a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Because you didn't investigate, I guess. I had the evidence? I'm the only one?
Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Rhythm time.
Time to get down. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear anything you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle.
See, if it was Mondo, Mondo would just punch him across the face and be like, do you hear me now?
And I'd be like, yeah, that's fair. We like to refer to this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTB by the by.
Grr.
During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the A button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the X button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, well, you're fucking screwed. You'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get the tempo down, you fool. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for each hitting. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At this point, you can press the X button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll become victorious. Oh my god. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Okay.
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
Whatever.
What did the killer use to take apart the doorknob?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Also, if Leon had used the toolkit not from his room, but from Makoto's room, if he just looked around for a split second, he probably would have been more in the clear. Because then they'd be like, Makoto, why was your tool thing open?
Right.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon's the killer. I need to figure it out. And he'd be able to play it off, too, because he'd be like, I didn't know it was, Makoto's room.
Mm-hmm.
So, he probably would have gotten away with it.
I would have gotten away with it, too, if you weren't for you freaking idiots. Alright, it's time to boogie down.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Oh yeah, rhythm time.
You lied.
I'm gonna
It's
rhythm
my
heaven.
favorite song.
Rhythm heaven fever.
Shut up.
It's not very
You
nice.
kidding me? Not a chance. You lie.
You lie.
You lie.
Cersei and I
Where's
did,
your
huh?
proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Keep saying the same thing. Final strike.
Where's your proof?
Well, here's the
This
proof.
should prove it. The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used
Probably
to
a
remove them.
chainsaw.
I mean,
Drill.
it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally
Kind of
assumed
sexist,
there
if
wouldn't
you
be
ask
one
me.
in there.
Yeah.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their
It's not an
very own
argument.
No, that's
toolkit.
not it.
Stupid, 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 stupid,
That's
stupid.
not it either.
You're not making a very good argument for yourself.
Leon, would you mind showing us your
Leon,
toolkit?
you're not being a team
If
player
I'm right
now.
about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else,
Shut the hell
you'll
up,
have
bro.
to explain
Yeah, why are you
exactly
talking?
When, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
But that's what I was gonna say.
I really did lose it. I tried to flush it down the toilet.
Stu.
Stu!
That's what you sound.
Stu. Rawr.
Well, calm down, Lion.
Pid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem
You
we are
didn't
finished
contribute
here.
anything to this. He's like, but I do get the witty one-liner at the end.
Wow. I became a ghost.
Looks like you reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to
lever,
make your
eh?
selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
I love for you.
Okay, then
What-
let's
what-
get
was that cut necessary?
started. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
You need to calm down. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh my god, it's Lion.
Wow.
You won.
You win.
You won.
You win, Death. Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. What's wrong, bitch?
Huh?
My entire life.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, you asshole. Leon, did you really?
Leon, nothing personal.
What do you mean, did you really? You literally spent the last 10 minutes tearing him apart. Kill Sayaka?
But I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with
Why
you?
does he sound like he's like
didn't have
saying
a
it
choice.
cheerfully? Like, ah, you son of a bitch.
I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I
killed
get
her
it.
first.
And now you're gonna die.
You are any different?
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just...
That is
lucky.
true.
That's all.
Why did you sound kind of happy about that?
He's like, oh, my brother.
Hey, come on!
You expect me just to accept my death? I mean, yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't want to be killed at the hands of freaking Mizono of all people.
I know.
Well, everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because what we came up with is really the truth. And that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. Yeah, she's a bitch. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. What are you talking about, bro? I think yours was worse.
Yeah, you lost your
entire
couch.
You lost your family, bro. Now we're trapped.
Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
They're not.
I don't remember what your voice sounds like.
Why?
Oh.
Why? I can't afford to be stuck in here.
But yeah, you'll be stuck in hell instead. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. And they're dead. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka?
I did whatever it took to reach that dream.
Anything.
I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
Like what? Killing people?
Yeah, like murder.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
I'm going to kill you.
What happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
that should have been a red flag right there.
I know. You're giving me the ick right now.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, I really do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I had lunch in Monokuma, and then I died. But...
That's enough.
Oh.
Okay, fuck you, I guess.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation, so I clocked her. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
But... damn it!
Damn it!
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Do you think you were getting out of this scot-free?
Yeah.
You mean execution?
Why was that so
Bro, you were
calm?
here when the rules were announced.
Why
Were you
would-
not fucking listening?
Like, and also, why was he so calm saying that? You mean execution? Like, bro's full-on screaming bloody murder in his sprite. What were you doing? What was the voice direction in this?
I don't know.
Wait a second.
So here's your sprite, but completely ignore this.
Like, he sounded more scared in this line than the previous one.
True.
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay? How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not have to use your very own toolkit?
Yeah, he could have outed her as a potential murderer after the fact.
Right.
They could have been like, hey guys, Sayaka tried to kill me, so...
I know, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like with it, they would have had a better... I feel like there would have been a better outcome than
Well, not only
this.
that, like, I'm glad they said this in the game, because in the anime, they just completely glossed over it. He was like, yeah, it was in self-defense. And we're like, oh. But in this, he went out of his way to kill her. So.
After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to.
Yeah, I'm glad. I don't know why the anime left this portion out.
Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Just
Oh.
die.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, even though she was a little bitch. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
So what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, dickhead. More importantly,
thrills, chills, kills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Yes.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
There we go.
Yeah, now we did it. Didn't do it the last time. I'm
It's
3D.
time to get 3D.
Game over. I read that as 11. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. I will say, I think Leon, like, when I first played the Danganronpa series, I definitely think Leon's was probably one of the most brutal and definitely, like, shook me out of all the executions in the first game.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. Oh, where is the sound? Oh. This is mixed, kind of weird.
Yeah, I think his was pretty, like,
Yeah,
his
let's
was
just
brutal.
fucking beat you to death.
The 1,000 blows.
It's like, oh, this ain't so bad. Ah,
Balls.
And then everyone's just like, wow.
Do your own.
Ouchie.
Yeah, I definitely think his was one of the most brutal. Like, I can't really think that of very many that, like, kind of shook me more than this one did. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
What's going on?
I can't take it.
This anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it,
Then go home. Oh, wait, here.
all you gotta do is swear to cut off all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Thanks.
Thanks for that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Yeah, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free from the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there.
There is.
Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
The novel fans.
Oh shit.
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to say some fun for later.
I love that laugh.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. What the hell?
They're all like, damn, we really will die.
Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
No.
Okay.
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
No. I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trials started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? Thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because I thought it would be funny. Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your own friends. Oh wait, your friends, my bad. Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Leon wasn't really my friend.
Oh,
Correct.
My bad. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free from such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that?
Like this.
Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well. I'm psychic.
What?
No, you're not. Huh?
I'm just kidding. I had pretty good intuition. Chapter 1. To survive.
To survive or not to survive, that is
You
the
sploosh all over your screen.
Ew.
The end. Dun, dun, dun. 12 remain. To be continued in the next chapter and the next episode. An item. Spare bat.
Yeah.
L to DS. Oh boy. You're now back in our room. Alright, this looks like the perfect place to wrap up this episode. So, next time on Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, we're going to kick off Chapter 2 and see how everybody is doing after the events of Leon's execution. Not going to be great. But yeah, so, as always, if you all enjoyed and want to keep the series going and show it some love and support, you know what to do. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.